An Indo-Mongoloid peace-loving tribe previously settled in Chittagong Hill Tract of Bangladesh, who were forced to leave their country by the inhuman torture perpetuated to them by the fundamentalist people in due course of time, are known as Chakma. There are many stories about the origin of this tribe, but according to Sri S.C. Dutt, the noted anthropologist, the Chakmas originally belonged to Burma and are driven out by their own cousins.
Ethnically, we are Mongolian tribes. Previously, we know from our historical fact that we are from Champak Nagar.
With the passage of time, they moved through the valley of Ganges, then to the state of Bihar in Assam, and finally settled in different places in the then East Pakistan, particularly in the Sylhet and Chittagong Hill Tract areas of Bangladesh. From the ancient times, Chakmas are bearing a habit of moving from one place to another for maintaining their livelihood. The Chakmas moved in Assam in the post-independent periods, settled in the districts of Karbi Anglong, North Kachar and Kachar Hill Tract region. As per the latest census, their total population is 22,789 approximately. Besides shifting cultivation, popularly known as jhum, settled cultivation is also being practiced by them nowadays. Chakmas depend mostly on agriculture and, like other tribes, practice jhum cultivation. Another peculiarity of the Chakmas is that, along with the shifting cultivation, their villages also shift from place to place. Thus, they are in constant state of movement, which deprive them of a permanent place of habitat. The average Chakmas are medium stature. The build is thick and the chest well developed. The nature of the Chakmas' daily work involves a lot of manual labor, both for men and women. This results in muscular legs, arms and chest. Their features are mongoloid, with slant eyes and flat nose. The house of the Chakmas is built entirely by the thatch and bamboo. It is built on a bamboo platform about 6 feet above the ground. The house is divided into small cubicles, and requirements of the married member of the family are first attended to.
Sadhu 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 silang sahabanso silang Dhammang sadhukang surukitang katwa pamadena silang sampadeta. Sadhu sadhu sadhu.
Although the Chakma practice Buddhism, their diet consists of non-vegetarian food also. Their staple diet is rice, and it includes milk, pulses, leafy vegetables, and locally available fruits also. The Chakmas are also fond of alcoholic drinks. They prepare it locally by rice and roots called as mali. There are 3 types of rice beer, such as Jagra, Kanji and Damini. Depending on its alcoholic contents, the drinking is limited to male members only. The Chakma male and even old ladies are fond of smoking hookah. And members of either sexes are fond of chewing betel leaves. The Chakmas are also famous for handicrafts, cane and bamboo items in particular. They are good artisans and manufacture baskets, big bins, drinking cups, respectable for holding oils, spears, bows and arrows from bamboo. Even their rafts are made of bamboo. Bamboos are being used for fetching and storing waters, as well as for irrigation purposes. Besides agriculture, bamboo and other wood carving work is another source of income for an average Chakma family. It is in use from ancient time, and nowadays it has become a source of income for them. From left to right, this is Pulvari. The next one, Itakarlong. This one is Ragakachang, and then Karlong. This table made of bamboo slate is being used as dining table for a single person. The Chakmas are good weavers, carpenters, and excellent in wood carving also. The women folk are expert weavers. They spin the yarn from the short staple cotton that they crow with the help of either a takli or a charkha made of bamboo. Weave with the help of lion's loom, which internationally known as Indonesian tension loom. They also dye their clothes with bright colors. Picture showing a jacket worn by the Chakma women some 100 years ago. Even now, Chakma girls and women wear their national costumes called finon, khadi, and lots of garments. The normal dress of Chakmas consists of 2 pieces of clothes. Rangafil is black with red border, and other piece, chubugi, runs across. The third piece called khadi is meant for covering upper portion of the body. The dress for men and women are almost similar except for the styles of wearing. Chakma women are very artistic and use beautiful ornaments. The ornaments are generally made of gold, silver, ivory, and bones of animals. Just like the new moon, this necklace is called Azuri. Inside one is Jhumuli and Kejapul. Left one is Chandrahar or Alsora. The bangles is in spiral shape. Middle one is a comb made out of the tusk of an elephant. The festivals of human society depends on the season and religious influences. So, the Chakma's tradition of folk music and culture is very rich. They have highly philosophical ideas which express through their folk culture. Their songs have depth which generally are not found in other songs. The paddy fields are in full bloom. The gentle breeze is blowing and creating a romantic environment, thus emanating desire in a young girl's heart to be in her lover's arms. Their songs express a proverb which is an example for the rest of the society. The most wonderful thing about Chakma's social order is such that supports newlyweds. The childbirth too has a Chakma specific patterns, where the pregnant mother has certain confinement period. Delivery of babies are generally performed by old ladies at home itself. The arrival of a newborn is very auspicious occasion, which follows different rituals. The mother and young child are well taken care of by the elders of the family, particularly by the old women. There are a number of songs and lullabies blessing child with a bright future, expecting all the good things to happen in life.
Cloudy sky. Under the cloudy sky, so many birds are flying over the sky, and surrounding the scene and sceneries, the flowers are blooming hither and thither, and seeing the scene of that sequence, we also hankering after to follow the such sequences. I mean to say, such flying of the birds, or we like to follow the birds to fly over the sky too. But unfortunately, so unlucky we are that we cannot do so, as because we have no wing to fly over the sky. It's our joyous mood to enjoy the scene and sceneries of the nature.
The Chakma dances are usually in a slow rhythm, expressing romance, devotion, other such lofty feelings, and are invariably related with different social festivals and livelihood, harvesting, etc.
Biju comes amongst the Chakmas in every year, and it is a enjoyable festival for the Chakmas all over the world, I can say. In that respect, a song sang by the youths, and following the song, a dance also exhibited. The meaning of the song, it means old year passing out and new year is coming amongst us.
On the onset of the harvesting season, Biju is celebrated with full gaiety and fervor by Chakmas. Besides customary rituals, traditional songs and dances play an important part in the course of celebration, which carries on for 3 consecutive days. The songs define that the old year is passing out and new one is approaching. In this joyful environment, we should celebrate by adorning new clothes, reaping the seeds, and fasting whole day, thus enjoying the endeavors the next day. The musical instruments they use are drums, madal, and bamboo instruments like flute, trumpets, besides some indigenously developed instruments.
As per our Chakma customary law and orders, to confirm the marriage settlement from the side of the groom used to come to bride's house to pay a honorable visit and round up the talks regarding the marriage.
After approval of the boy by the girl's side, the marriage is finalized. According to the customs, the male side brings 2 bottles of wine, a double distilled wine and another jagra, a locally prepared wine, to show their honor to the bride's family. The boy's side is also bound to pay something if asked by the girl's party for the expenses of the marriage. The customs of the Chakma marriages are quite similar to other tribal groups, particularly in the northeast. The gifts and other accessories are brought by the groom's family. The bride is decorated and beautified by the ladies of the groom's side. As per the tradition, the boy and girl are made to sit together with arms around to each other and are bound for life by traditional white cloth, and the marriage is solemnized by blessing of the elders of the family.
It is a fact from our historical background, as it has been written in various books by our Chakma writers.
As per available books and records, the Chakmas have a separate script. The language seems to have an influence of Bangla, Assamese, Burmese, and Tibetan Burmese languages. Like all human beings, the end of the life is a very sad occasion in the Chakma society too. Whole community joins to console bereaved family. Death among the Chakmas has a mourning period of 7 days. Cremations are conducted as per the Hindu or the Buddhist norms, where the body is consigned to flame by mantra chanting priest.
Dangor dangor edo sane murugun mide mide fegara oi sun sun e jaga e de jamonor de e jaga e de jamonor.
The wonderful Chakma tribe are facing total erosion. Their culture is eroding fast. They are forced to convert into nomads, to migrate from one place to another. They are gradually moving towards Stone Age. Their rich culture and heritage is dwindling. They are driven out from their homeland because they refuse to change their beliefs, not accepted in Mizoram and Assam, because they are foreigner for them. In such circumstances, where shall they go? They need sympathy and support from all the sections of the society, because like others, they are also human beings and need human values to sustain, preach, and preserve their culture.